Hello, how are you? Today I will talk about 5 of the filming accidents that shook Hollywood. Actors and film crews are often placed in highly dangerous situations to give their films a more authentic result. Unfortunately, this has on many occasions led to tragedy on the set. This is a list of the top 5 deaths related to tragic films. In the movie Jumper, David Ritchie tragically disappeared. In a science fiction thriller starring Samuel Jackson, he was using a mixture of frozen sand, earth and ice for special effects in outdoor settings. Set designer David Ritchie was pronounced dead on the scene after a large chunk of frozen sand and gravel fell from the top of a wall in an outdoor setting that he and 3 team members were dismounting in cold winter temperatures. In the 30 movie, there was also another fatality that haunted the world of cinema. Harry L. O'Connor, Diesel's trick Twaffled, was slaughtered in a mishap during recording, in a scene where he should rappel down a parasailing line and land on a submarine. At the point when O'Connor neglected to rappel down the line adequately quick, he hit a scaffold at high velocity and was murdered immediately. His demise was gotten on camera, however Chief Rob Cohen chose to incorporate the recording of the scene with the last minutes altered out, keeping in mind the devil's last demonstration. In the film Twilight Zone of 1983, it marked without a doubt as one of the most horrible accidents in the history of Hollywood. 3 people died in a film version of the sci-fi classic Twilight Zone. A helicopter crashed while filming a battle scene and Vic Morrow was beheaded by one of the blades. 6-year-old Renee Chen was crushed and died. Mika Dinette, 7, was fatally cut by one of the blades. The children's parents and many others were on the set at the time. Warner Bros. Director John Landis and several others involved with the film have received criminal charges and civil suits. They were acquitted. One of Hollywood's most famous and tragic stories is the death of Brandon Lee, son of legendary martial artist Bruce Lee and star of the film The Crow, 1994. While shooting a scene where Lee's character was shot, the gun fired by actor Michael Mass was actually loaded and he was actually shot in the chest, which is usually avoided because the guns are fake or bullets are removed before. Despite the best efforts of medical professionals, Brandon Lee bled to death in the hospital. After the incident, Michael Mass was so shaken that he stopped acting for a year, and the film was completed using stunt double and CGI facial replacement effects. Sylvester Stallone is the king of fights and explosions in action films. The star rose and starred in The Expendables 2 2012, but decided not to direct again after the difficult production of the film. During a scene in which an explosion destabilizes a boat, 2 stuntmen were too close to the explosion. Kamuyu was killed and Nua's son was injured, despite having fully recovered afterwards. These were just 5 fateful reports that unfortunately happened on film shoots. That's it for today. Until the next video. In the video description, I will leave the Fire TV Stick 4K Ultra HD link with the latest generation Alexa voice command. For those big fans of movies and series, I recommend, you will not regret it. It is another level of cinematic experience. Thanks for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. God bless you.